So it was the winter of 2014, and we went to go to the Magic Kingdom to watch my favorite thing in the entirety of Disney World, which is the fireworks show Wishes. We barely made it, it was crowded, and we watched Wishes for the last time, and the fireworks were beautiful, and I was with my best friends, and the castle was all lit up for Christmas time. And afterwards, we hung out for a little bit, and then as we were leaving, um, I turned to look at the castle one last time, and it was just all beautiful, lit up for Christmas, and I actually started crying a little bit. And I'm not one of those dudes that like cries often, I guess. It was like a manly kind of cry. It was like the eyes glistening, kind of like holding it in, like I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry, but like I was really sad because I was saying goodbye to my happy place. I was saying goodbye to probably the favorite job I've ever had and probably the best 5 months of my life, and all the great friendships I made, but also that Florida sun. I was wearing this tank top. Usually I probably will never be in tank tops and videos, but I was wearing this tank top and it was December and it was really nice out. It was perfect weather. It was Florida. It wasn't too cold. And so I flew back to go finish college in Tennessee, and there was like not snow when I got back, but like this ice rain. You know, Tennessee Christmases are beautiful, but after Christmas, not so much. So I left this like beautiful Florida weather, having this awesome job, and went back to school, and it was freezing, and I had become a wimp in Florida, and this like ice rain was greeting me. But I love school, and you know, a little bit after I was glad to be back, and you know, fell in love with Tennessee and the mountains again. But at first I was really sad, like I was really sad to come home. Um, and like little things reminded me of Disney World. Like I was getting chicken at Zaxby's with some of my friends back home who were happy to see me, and like a Disney World commercial came on and I was like and then I did theater, and so I was doing a play, and one of the girls was in it. She was older. She came back to school to get her degree. She was like 40, but she was like, yeah, I grew up an army brat, so I never really had a home. And so Disney World was kind of my home. And she didn't know I worked at Disney. She was just randomly, we were talking, she randomly said that. She was like, yeah, you know, I moved around so much. I probably know Disney World better than I know any other place, you know, because that was that, you know, sense of continuity that I wanted in life that I never got from home because we moved so much, that every year we went to Disney World, and it was, you know, I knew it so well. It'd been my entire life, and that's my home. And she was saying she loved it there. And I was like, it's my home too. And then one more thing set off my sadness was, my reminder was, it was on the radio, it was a Christian radio station, and she said the memory she always remembered the first time was going to go see Mickey Mouse as a little girl. I was like, oh, my heart. So is post Disney college program depression a real thing? I would say so. Obviously, I think it depends on whether or not you enjoyed your job at Disney and your time there, and what you're coming home to. Because I know a lot of people, um, you know, definitely had amazing friendships at Disney, but you know, they're like, if you're like super close to your family, you're probably not gonna be too depressed if you're like coming home. And so that's kind of what saved me, is I loved my home church, and I loved the mountains. So, you know, 2 months, when the warm weather in Tennessee came back, you know, my post-Disney depression went away, but I definitely was a little sad there at first, because it is a wonderful experience. So beware, if you're doing a CP, you might get post-Disney depression. If you're going through post-Disney depression, good luck.